Brother, let me ask you something. Have you ever topped up your engine oil and suddenly wondered if you accidentally poured in too much? Most drivers never think about it until the engine starts acting strange. Here is the real deal. When the oil level sits too high, the crankshaft can whip the oil into foam. Many automotive studies explain that foamy oil cannot lubricate metal parts. The solution is simple. Always stay between the low and high dipstick marks. Check your oil on a level surface when the engine is cool. If you think you overfilled it, do not panic. We will walk step by step. Stick with me, because in the next segment, I will show you the first hidden danger that happens inside the engine when oil goes above the safe line. Segment 2. Buddy, the biggest mistake people make is believing more oil means more protection. It sounds logical, but engines do not work that way. According to common automotive engineering tests, when the oil gets whipped into foam, it loses pressure. Low pressure means metal rubbing on metal. The fix is to remove the extra oil before driving long distances. You can use a simple hand pump through the dipstick tube or drain a small amount from the plug if you know what you are doing. If not, any small workshop can do it for cheap. The key is acting early. In the next segment, we dive deeper into what foamy oil does to your bearings. Segment 3. Brother, here is your quick motivation for the day. Small mistakes do not define you. What matters is that you learn and act smarter than yesterday. Every driver started somewhere, and you are leveling up with every bit of knowledge. Now let us keep going. Foamy oil reaches the bearings, and instead of forming a smooth cushion, it brings air bubbles. Air equals no protection. This leads to early wear and noisy cold starts. The solution is preventive checks. Make it a habit to check oil every 2 to 3 weeks. Coming up next, we talk about the danger of blown seals. Segment 4. Buddy, when oil is above the maximum line, the pressure inside your engine can increase. Many mechanics explain that rubber seals and gaskets are not built for that. Over time, the pressure can push oil through weak points. The solution is keeping your PCV valve clean, since it helps control pressure inside the crankcase. Clean it or replace it if your car feels sluggish or if you notice oil moisture around the valve cover. Next segment, we talk about catalytic converter damage. Segment 5. Brother, here is something most drivers do not know. When engines are overfilled, the excess oil can splash into the combustion chamber. That oil gets burned, and the smoke that comes out can clog the catalytic converter. Once the converter gets clogged, the engine struggles to breathe. The fix is fast response. If you smell burning oil after overfilling, check your spark plugs for oil residue, replace them if needed, and remove extra oil immediately. In the next segment, we unpack how this impacts fuel economy. Segment 6. Buddy, before we continue, here is another motivation. Knowledge is power, and you are choosing to take control of your car instead of letting problems control you. Stay curious and keep improving. Now let us talk fuel economy. Engines with too much oil suffer extra drag, meaning the crankshaft fights against oil levels that are too high. This makes the engine work harder and burn more fuel. The solution is easy. After correcting the oil level, reset your fuel trims with a simple battery disconnect for a few minutes. In the next segment, we talk about oil leaks and false diagnosis. Segment 7. Brother, overfilled engines often leak from random places. Many mechanics mistake this for worn gaskets or old seals. But sometimes the real cause is simply too much oil. Before spending money, check the dipstick. If the level is above the mark, drain it first. Then clean the leak area and monitor it. If the leak stops, you saved yourself a big repair bill. Next segment, we talk about spark plug fouling. Segment 8. Buddy, here is something that freaks many drivers out. Too much oil can coat the spark plugs. When that happens, your engine misfires and shakes at idle. The fix is simple. Remove extra oil and clean or replace the plugs if they are soaked. Use a flashlight to check the cylinders for oil burn marks. In the next segment, we talk about emission failures. Segment 9. Brother, quick motivation break. You are not just learning. You are building confidence and saving real money. Keep pushing forward and stay sharp. Now back to business. Burning engine oil triggers high carbon emissions. Too much oil can cause your car to fail an inspection. The solution is to correct the oil level early and run the engine on a highway trip to burn off leftover residue. In the next segment, we talk about sludge formation. Segment 10. Buddy, sludge is the silent killer. When oil is too high, it heats unevenly and breaks down faster. This creates thick sludge that blocks oil passages. The solution is timely: oil changes with good quality oil. Add a gentle engine flush only if your mechanic agrees. Stick with me because next we talk about turbocharger problems. Segment 11. Brother, turbos are sensitive. Overfilling oil can push excess oil into the turbo housing, causing smoky exhaust and reduced boost. The fix is to keep your oil right at the recommended level. After draining the extra oil, let the engine idle for 2 minutes to stabilize the system. Up next, we talk about crankcase pressure. Segment 12. Buddy, motivation time. Every minute you invest into understanding your engine pays back years of reliability. You got this. Crankcase pressure rises when oil is too high. This pressure forces oil into places it should never go, such as intake hoses. The solution is making sure your PCV system flows freely. Next segment, we talk about damaged sensors. Segment 13. Brother, sensors like O2 sensors and MAP sensors can get contaminated by burnt oil. When that happens, your engine runs rough and wastes fuel. The fix is to clean sensors with proper cleaner or replace them if they are too clogged. Coming up next, we talk about oil aeration. Segment 14. Buddy, aeration happens when the oil is whipped full of bubbles. This causes the oil pump to suck air instead of oil. The solution is to always fill the oil slowly and check the dipstick after waiting a few minutes. Next segment, we talk about rough idle. Segment 15. Brother, motivation. You are becoming smarter than most drivers on the road. Good job. Rough idle is a common symptom after overfilling. The crankshaft drags through the oil, making it harder for the engine to rotate smoothly. The fix is straightforward. Drain the excess and let the engine idle for a few minutes. Next segment, we talk about hard starts. Segment 16. Buddy, hard starting happens when oil reaches the combustion chamber and fouls plugs and sensors. The solution is to clean the intake and change the plugs if needed. After that, drive normally to let the engine stabilize. Up next, we talk about long-term wear. Segment 17. Brother, long-term wear is real. Bearings and piston rings suffer when you run too much oil. The solution is being consistent with maintenance and checking your dipstick regularly. In the next segment, we talk about DIY prevention tips. Segment 18. Buddy, motivation time again. You are building habits that save your engine for years. Keep going. Now for prevention. Use the correct oil grade. Fill slowly. Wait a minute. Check again. Simple steps save expensive repairs. Coming up next, we talk about emergency actions. Segment 19. Brother, if you just discovered you overfilled oil, do this. Do not rev the engine. Let it cool. Drain a small amount. Start it and listen. If everything sounds normal, you are safe. If not, seek a mechanic before driving far. In the final segment, we wrap up everything. Segment 20. CTA plus disclaimer. Buddy, thanks for staying with me. You now understand the real dangers of overfilling your engine oil and how to fix it. Like, share, comment your experience. Tell me if you have ever overfilled your oil and what happened. Disclaimer. Always consult a qualified technician if you have a special condition or if your vehicle